Hi, and welcome to another segment of Scrap Your Stash taught by the Two Peas Garden Girls every Thursday. Today I want to share with you how to scrap your flower stash. So flowers are one of the most popular embellishments out there, and so for my supplies I just gathered all kinds of flowers that I could find, from badges to wood veneer shapes, stickers, buttons, puffy stickers, die cuts, you name it. If it was flower shaped, I grabbed it. So one of the nice things about this layout is it looks really complicated and time-consuming to make, but it actually only took about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes from start to finish. So what I did first was I die cut about a 10-inch flower using my silhouette, but since the flowers are pretty easy shapes, you could probably cut one by hand. And so I'm tracing it onto a white cardstock background, and then I don't really want to see the pencil lines, so I'm going to erase over them so that they're just barely visible. Doesn't need to be perfect, just go on over it and then scrape off the remaining erasers. And then what you want to do is start placing your flower embellishments, and placing the largest one first will help fill up the space best. And then once you have your large flowers placed, you start placing the medium-shaped flowers and then the small-shaped flowers. And so you want to place them close together but not touching or overlapping, just a little tiny gap in between. I'm trying to fill in as much of the white space as possible. You also want to try and divvy up the colors so there's not too many of the same color in the same place. And also want to create like triangles with the different textures. So like you wouldn't have two wooden flowers right next to each other or two resin flowers next to each other. You want to spread them out so it's nice and even. So here I'm adding some puffy flower stickers from American Crafts, some chipboard flowers from Fancy Pants, some transparent flower stickers from the Amy Tangerine line, and an oldie but a goodie from a Dear Lizzie line, some more stickers. Alright, and you place it on top to see how everything's looking. And then to remember the placement, because I haven't adhered anything down yet, take a picture so you can refer back to it. Alright, everything is glued down, pierced through, ready to adhere the die cut shape over it on top. So I'm using pop-up dots around the edges because I like having a little shadow underneath, and also because some of the flower embellishments are thicker. This will help it so the layout isn't like smushed. Peeling off the paper backing one at a time. And then I had a little bit of trouble placing it on top, but slowly and carefully, I didn't rip the background. I was just able to place it right on top. Good to go, press it down, stuck there forever. So then, grab my pictures, and I had a hard time. I took like hundreds of photos of Jane for her one-year photo shoot, and these are the 3 that I picked. And in the end, I decided to create a visual triangle with the photos and stuck them down. And the next step is to create a title. I just punched a pink circle from white cardstock, added some thickers on top, and to draw attention to the title, I am framing it with some glitter thickers. To add some interest, I am going to punch a scalloped border edge down the left and right sides and back them with pink patterned paper. In the end, I actually end up switching that dark pink to a lighter pink. And now I'm writing some journaling, just a few words to summarize how Jane is at 1 year old. To add more focus to the photos, I'm using these doily rub-ons by Pink Paisley. I'll just show you the placement. And they're white, they're white to bring out the white cardstock background, as well as the white photos. I just want to bring in some more white. Here's the finished layout. I actually just added some white spray mist and a little doily under the photo. Here's another layout that I made focusing on flowers for a Studio Calico guest design spot. And then here's another idea of repeating a shape multiple times, leaves. So your challenge for this month is to scrap your flower stash. See you next time.